What's up, skate fam? Welcome to D's Skates. In today's episode, I want to share with you why I believe that skating for the purpose of fitness rather than staying fit for the purpose of skating might be severely limiting your relationship with your skates. Before we begin, I want to preface this message by saying that there is absolutely nothing wrong with skating in order to stay fit. In fact, one of the best side effects about skating is that it will inevitably improve your fitness whether you intend for it to or not. So if you struggle with fitness motivation and find that skating is your only interesting outlet for that, by all means, please continue to do whatever works for you, and don't let anyone diminish that. However, I would like to encourage everyone who loves to skate to hear this message. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you're well aware that I'm always promoting various mediums and styles of skating, and you know that I strongly believe you cannot reach your true potential in your favored medium without challenging your abilities in new areas. The reason that's true is because when you favor a specific activity, you will undoubtedly be bound by the limitations of that activity, whatever it may be. The way that we break through these limitations is by seeking another means of activity that challenges us to go farther. In my early 20s, I was introduced to weightlifting. At the time, the only fitness methods I was very familiar with were skating, martial arts, and physical gaming activities like DDR. These activities are mainly cardio intensive and are somewhat lacking in strength training. However, after creating a habit around lifting weights, I began to see the benefits of my newfound interest creeping into my skill in other activities. I found that my sprints and stride in skating began to have more explosive power. My endurance was greater because I could push harder and not exert myself as quickly. I had a new edge on an activity I'd been doing my entire life that was not there before. As I trained, practiced, and studied more, I found that the majority of successful competitive athletes commit to exercise like weight training and other fitness mediums that seemingly have nothing to do with the activity that they're competing at. This is because any given individual activity has its limitations, and when you resolve to only doing the activity that you enjoy, you will only ever be able to reach a fraction of your true potential. Does that mean you can't be good at skating if you only skate for exercise? Absolutely not. If you practice, your skating will probably get better with every session, but if you do off-skate exercises, for example, you will definitely increase your balance and power in a way that skating can't. That balance and power from off-skate will translate to skating. As I came to better understand the relationship between lifting weights and skating, I found that not only did my overall skating skill increase much faster than it ever had before, but also I gained the ability to learn new moves and skills much quicker because the everyday motions of skating were becoming less and less challenging. When using inline skates, the knees and hips are the primary mode of controlling a turn, while the muscles in the ankles and feet work to stabilize the body directly over the wheels and frames. When using quad roller skates, the feet and ankles are a much more important factor in turning because the shifting of the trucks causes the turning radius of the wheels to change, therefore having an effect on steering the skates, while the knees and hips now work to stabilize the skater above their skates. That isn't to say the two are completely backward, but rather that they simply place different amounts of stress on the same parts of the body. Inline skaters who try quads often complain about feeling like they've been walking on ice after a skating session because of the fatigue that comes from constantly using their feet to steer. This same concept can be applied across most methods of cross-training, and personally, I found the most effective methods of cross-training to make myself a better skater often involves resistance and weight, which adds more stress than skating alone ever could. I can also say it makes me happier and more confident because I feel stronger and more physically capable. Therefore, I feel better in my own skin when skating. Many skaters believe that being good about skating is all about focusing on developing a better command over their legs and feet. While this is not entirely untrue, it's very important to know that the upper body is equally as important as the lower body. As such, the strength of your core, placement of your arms and head, and rotation of your torso all work in conjunction to create the symmetry required for a superior level of control. People who skate with their hands in their pockets or in a slouched position will usually be more prone to stumbling and less capable of recovering from a blunder. That said, please share with me in the comments section. If you do participate in cross training, what are your favorite methods of exercise aside from skating? And how do those methods serve you to make you a better skater? Cross training may not be easy, and at first it will probably not be as exciting as skating to you. However, if you make a commitment to begin some sort of cross training, I can practically guarantee that you will be happier with your growth when it comes to the activity that we all enjoy the most. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all my future skating content. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you the next time I lace up.